Hello, welcome back to Stagehand, the show where we talk about things I learned while being a stagehand. Okay, so in the previous video I went over like the different departments that are involved with a load in and a load out for a show, but I didn't talk about show calls because I didn't feel like I had like enough experience to really be talking about that. But it's funny because the day I posted that I got offered my first week-long show call in wardrobe. Now, have I ever done wardrobe for a show call before? Have I ever worked with costumes to any extent? Have I even done an 8-show week before? I haven't. So needless to say, I learned quite a bit, and I wrote a lot of what I learned down, and I'm gonna share some of it today. And there are plenty of costume wardrobe people out there who make their own videos explaining things, but here's a perspective of somebody who normally works in electrics and didn't even know how to hang up a shirt correctly until 2 weeks ago. A little bit of context before I start, this was with the Pretty Women National Tour. I was on a principal track, so I was mostly dressing the actress playing Vivian and then doing some other stuff as well. Alright, number one. Being a dresser is being a mom. This was the very first thing the wardrobe head of my union said to me. I mean, you gotta be there for them more than just like changing their clothes. Like, do you need any water? Do you need any like moral support? I don't know, like you're their mom. Those are just like really awkward if you like don't have a bond with the actor you're working with, especially if you're working with them for 8 shows in a week. So put on your mom apron. All right, number 2. Actually, this might have been actually the first thing that was told to me. At the very least, just make sure your actor doesn't go on stage naked. I guess unless if it's like that kind of show. This was mostly said out of reassurance because I was incredibly anxious. But yeah, I don't know if it could really get worse than that. So number 3, there is a wrong way to put a shirt on a hanger. Okay, I did not work retail growing up, so don't make fun of me for this. I worked in food service. We did hang shirts in food. Well, actually, I had my baker's weight, so I did hang shirts. You're supposed to hang your shirts, quote unquote, tits left. There's definitely a better way of wording that, but that's the way I was told, so I'm gonna have to redo my entire closet. Just make sure the front of the shirt is towards the left. Also, when you're holding a hanger, hold it from up here so you don't actually like damage the costume you're putting on. Also, if it's a dress, make sure you're hanging it by like those annoying loop strap things that I always actually end up cutting off. Not supposed to do that apparently. Also, if you're taking a costume from the rack to like a preset basket, take the hanger out, because actors don't wear hangers in their costumes. Now, this all sounds like common sense, but these are all mistakes I made last week. Everyone's gonna make mistakes on their first day. But I don't like to make the same mistake twice, so writing it down helps. Oh my gosh, I learned how to fold a pocket square. You don't even know how many pocket squares I folded last week. Not because I had to, just because I was so proud of the fact that I learned how to fold a pocket square. Oh my god. So if I die and you just see a bunch of pocket squares in a theater, I'm probably haunting that theater. Now that I'm a master, I will show you my ways. You're welcome. You're welcome. This is gonna blow your fucking mind. Clearly, this is a washcloth. Gotta preface with that. But dude, there's so many ways of doing this. All right, you're gonna start with this bottom part right here. You're gonna bring it up to the top and look at that triangle. This corner is gonna go like this, and this corner is gonna go like this. Now this up here kind of looks like the duct tape flowers from the early 2000s. But that's not where we stop. No, we're gonna take this bottom part right here and we're gonna fold it up like this. And then we're actually gonna switch to a tissue because the washcloth just, it was not it. So you take this side and you fold it in, and you take this side and you fold it in, and BAM! Just flip it over. And you have yourself, oh shit. You flip it over and you have yourself a pocket square.
Thank you. Thank you.
Doing the bare minimum.
Really means a lot. Really does.
She can do her job. On that note, there's so much more. I'll probably make a part 2 or a part 3 or a part 5 million. It was such a fun experience. I really want to do it again. Super humbling, honestly. But to be honest, I really needed that. All right, stay spicy, y'all.